And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, here on YouTube, the place where you can get my perspective on them Dallas Cowboys. Listen, I started this because I got tired, sick and tired of the haters hating. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I got super tired of it, and I said, you know what? I'm going to make a YouTube channel devoted to my hatred toward the haters for hating my Cowboys. Does that make me a hater? But ladies and gentlemen, in this episode, I actually want to get to the game that we're going to be playing tomorrow. And the game that we're going to be playing tomorrow is against the guys that eliminated us from playoff contention 2 years running. And that's the San Francisco 49ers. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are headed to Levi Stadium to hopefully punch them in the mouth this time, to hopefully get a dub this time, to hopefully put the haters and the naysayers to bed this time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going in the Levi Stadium with the sole purpose of coming out there with a dub. So if you think that we're going to put a dub on our stats again, go ahead and put a dub down in the comments. Go ahead and say that the Cowboys are going to win, because yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the West Coast and we are going to handle business. But with that being said, there is no other predictor of the future than the past. So we are going to look at the last game that we played against the San Francisco 49ers, where we ended up losing and going home out of the playoffs 12-19. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am on NFL.com doing a recap of the Cowboys game that we lost in the divisional round to the San Francisco 49ers 12-19. I just want to show you guys some stats to let you know that our defense kind of held San Francisco in check. If you look at the stats right here with Brock Purdy, 19 for 29, 214 yards, no touchdowns, 0 touchdowns through the air. Unfortunately, this year we don't have Trayvon Diggs to be on that other corner. We do have Deron Bland, which he has been a breath of fresh air ever since Trayvon Diggs went down. We also have Stephon Gilmore on the other side, hopefully locking down the other side. And then we have Jordan Lewis as the slot cornerback. So hopefully we can kind of slow down Brock Purdy and this offense so that our pass rush can get home. I mean, even last year, the rushes, look at that. I don't believe they even had over 150 yards rushing. George Kittle led them in reception yards, 95 yards. Deebo Samuel, 45 yards. Christian McCaffrey, 22 yards. If we can hold them, if the defense can hold them back like that, the offense really needs to step up and show them what we're all about. So let's go back and recap it real quick. In the first quarter, they started out with a punt. We kicked the ball off to them, and 5 plays later, they punt the ball. Dallas, we have to capitalize on those 3 and outs. I think we look forward more toward our defense getting interceptions, scoop and scores, our special teams getting scoop and scores, block field goals, running back touchdowns. That's what we look forward to get points. No, we need to look toward our offense to get us points. Dak Prescott, that means you. We cannot afford interceptions. We cannot afford fumbles. We cannot afford to lose the turnover battle. So we need to get that straight before we even go in there. So last year, we traded punts. They punted a second time. And this is where Dak throws his first interception. That first interception led to points for them, which was a field goal that put them up 3-0. But in the second quarter, we come back and score a touchdown. But if you are a true Dallas Cowboy fan, you will remember our kicker missed the extra point. That's why we got rid of him. That's why he's not our kicker any longer. But he missed the extra point. It put us up by 3 points. But as you can see, right after, the San Francisco 49ers score a field goal, tying it up. Instead of marching down the field in 8 plays, we get picked off again. Dak Prescott, we cannot afford the picks. We cannot afford the picks. And I know you know that because I can see it in your pocket presence. I can see you double pumping the ball. When you're thinking of throwing it, you pump it and then you throw it. You don't want to make a mistake. But in this game, you're going to have to let loose. You're going to have to take shots downfield. That's why we got Brandon Cooks. You're going to have to take shots downfield. Hopefully Michael Gallup is up to par so that we can get him involved as well. But I think that main spot that's going to be good for the Dallas Cowboys is the slot receiver. Whoever you put there, if you put Brandon Cooks on the outside and put CeeDee Lamb as the slot, CeeDee Lamb is going to eat. But anyway, they hit a field goal, third quarter. We get a punt. We punt it off. But right there, you see where my mouse is. There's no activity from the San Francisco 49ers after this punt. But we get a field goal. The 49ers punt the ball again. We have opportunity after opportunity to score. We have the ball, but we punt it off. In the fourth quarter, the San Francisco 49ers score a touchdown. That brought it 16-9. And then this field goal put us up to 12. And then their field goal put them up to 19. Then we share a couple punts, and everybody knows how that game ended. That game ended poorly. It ended poorly. And you go down here, boom. Dak Prescott passes to Kevontae Turpin. That was when we lined Zeke Elliott up as the center and tried to do this dumbass trick play that wasn't going to work. I don't know why we did that, but we ended up doing it. Let's take a look at our stats from that game. Dak Prescott was 23 for 37, 206 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. We're going to have to switch that around. We're going to have to get 2 touchdowns. All right, Dak, Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard really didn't have that much of a run game. We didn't even get over 100 yards rushing in that game. CeeDee Lamb did his thing as far as receiving goes, 117 yards. If we can get that same production out of CeeDee Lamb this time, we got a potential to win. And also, we have different personnel on our team. We have different specialty players. Where you see Noah Brown and T.Y. Hilton, nah, we got Brandon Cooks now. We got Brandon Cooks. So, and we have a fully healthy Michael Gallup. So we can do the damn thing. I mean, even if you look at it, we had a forced fumble by Kelvin Joseph. If we can turn these punts into points, we look to win this game tomorrow if we can capitalize on the turnovers, if we can capitalize on the punts. Right now, Brock Purdy is perfect. He has not fumbled. He has not thrown an interception. He's perfect in this season. We are going to have to be the brick wall that stops the San Francisco 49ers. But with that being said, the San Francisco 49ers ended up making a trade. And unfortunately, it was a person that used to play for us a few years ago. That trade is Randy Gregory. When I found out that Randy Gregory was open that the Broncos had decided to release him or they was going to trade him off, I was hoping that Jerry Jones actually jumped on him, because if you could think about it, D-Law on one side, Randy Gregory on the other, and Micah Parsons just fishing where he wants to go and rush the quarterback. That would have been a tandem. But unfortunately, the 49ers got him. And now there was something that was going around the league because we recently acquired Trey Lance. There's something going around the league saying that Trey Lance can give us some intel on the 49ers. Ladies and gentlemen, I would not go on Trey Lance's intel on the 49ers. There is a reason why the 49ers let Trey Lance go. Can you trust his intel? I would rather us go in with a solid defensive scheme to stop this offense and a solid offense that just puts them away. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I watched that game between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers, and let me tell you something. They were really giving it to them. But the Arizona Cardinals was able to dink and dunk. They were able to dump it 8 yards in front of them, gain a little bit more yardage. What this game is going to be, it's going to have to be yak. Yards after the catch. These receivers are going to have to get their yak yardage up, because other than a few shots downfield with Brendan Cooks, we're going to have to dink and dunk. Their corners are really good. I believe there's a corner on the left that he's so-so. And I would line either Brendan Cooks or CeeDee Lamb up with him. But we're going to have to come in there and get it right, fellas. We're going to have to come in there and execute in the red zone. We're going to have to go in there and do the damn thing. And I'm going to be right in front of the camera. I'm going to be right in front of the TV watching. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan. If you like what you heard, please go ahead and give us a like on this video. Please consider subscribing to the channel because, hey, like I said, I'm just starting out. So if you have a love for the Dallas Cowboys like I have a love for the Dallas Cowboys, let's have a love for the Dallas Cowboys together and join me on my journey. All right? With that being said, I am the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm looking forward to this next game. And I pray that we can come out with a dub. DC for life, everybody. Peace.